Before I started betting professionally, I used to play accumulator tips mostly on the weekends or when there were big games. Something I'm guessing most of you have done or are doing still. I was adding a lot of games in one slip, making the chance of success lower. Wins were rare and most of the time I was losing. Before I go any further to this, I would urge you to subscribe to the channel and click the bell button, which guarantees you will get a notification from YouTube when we upload a new video. For those of you who don't know, an accumulator tip is a slip that combines bets on two or more sporting events. For the accumulator to be profitable, all bets must be profitable. Otherwise, you lose the money you placed. In some bookies, you can make a bet builder now, as this means you can bet on two or more bets on a particular single game. The main income of bookmakers comes precisely from accumulators. The first tip I can give you with the accumulators is to combine 2 or 3 bets maximum. The main idea here is to keep the odds lower and have a positive expected value, because this way you can catch the lowest margin of the bookmaker, as his margin is usually on the higher odds. In general, more than 3 bets on one slip is rarely worth it, because the more selections, the higher the risk. As for expected value, compare the odds of your bets before the start of each match to see if you've caught any really worthwhile bets by looking at Pinnacle, because that's where the odds are most accurate. If the odds are lower before the start of the match compared to the one you played, then you have caught value. If you just want to have fun, you can use accumulators by making so-called fun bets or beer bets. These are amateur fun bets and they are for gamblers, so they are not played with a lot of money. They usually have higher odds and a lot of bets on the slip. A third tip is not to trust people selling high odds accumulators that are supposedly safe and sometimes ask for payment after the win. In all variations, this is a nonsense. We at the Betting Room use accumulators basically as I explained in the first tip, namely fewer selections, value bets and low odds. Keep in mind that accumulators, especially those with more matches and especially on the bigger leagues that are fun bets, appeal to bookmakers as these are amateur bets. Thus, you can delay limiting your account if you play at a soft bookmaker. These are the basics of the accumulators and this is where we end the video. If you liked it, give it a like and see you soon.